Namaste.
And honors. So long.
After a long time, madam is coming.
Yes, ma'am.
Almost 1 year.
1 year. Om Hiranyagarbah Samavartatagre Bhutasya Jatah Patireka Asit Sadadhara Prithivim Jamutimam Kasmai Havesha Videma Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityurmukshiyamamritat Om Sahasraserekha Purukaha Sahasrakshaha Sahasrapata Sabhumigum Sarvataspritva Chatishtadagum Sangulam Om.
You have all become like monkeys. No? Closed our mouth. What is the situation, children? Who thought of this? Right? We have only invited this situation. Vinashakale viparita buddhi, we say no. It is that we are not caring for the nature. We are not, just don't care. That was our attitude. Oh, materialistic society. And then we want more and more and more. So destroy everything. One virus put us all inside and repaired all the things. Now look at the sky, the variety of birds. I enjoy watching while walking in the evening. Enjoy watching the variety of birds that come to our area. Never seen before in city like Hyderabad. So they are free now, we are inside. But still we don't seem to have learnt a lesson. Okay? So we said it was a time for us to, think that what is required only we should have, not to have more than what is required. Be contented, not to coexist. Not only animals, we can't tolerate our own neighbors. We don't even talk to our neighbors. That's the kind situation we have come to. So we have to learn a lesson, okay? But then you have to do certain things. See, for this, the best medicine is to improve your immunity levels. Immunity, you get everything in your backyard. You have to take little ginger. I'm sure your parents are growing ginger. Nimbu, you grow in your backyard. Honey, you get honey here. Right? Haldi, you grow haldi in your fields. Put all this, crush it, make into a syrup like every day morning you drink, your immunity will improve. You won't get cold, cough, anything. It is like that. Not necessary to go to doctor. I find in the first 1 year, Children have not fallen sick. That's what I observed in my own house. Children did not fall sick. It's all we created. Children get sickness only from school, from their own friends. Cold, cough and all that. They were at home. They were healthy. Understood? So we have to maintain hygiene. Washing hands and then putting the mask, and unnecessarily you should not go to the big gatherings. This is okay. But not to malls and markets, rallies. Then you get caught. That's all. Okay. So how did you spend this almost 10 months at home? You are okay at home, or you wanted to get back to school? Yes, children? You are okay at home, or you wanted to get back to school? You wanted to get back to school. School is not a school without children. Okay? How many of you sincerely attended the online classes? Everybody are looking at each other. If she raises hand, I will raise. Some hands are not coming, ka matlab you are not sincere.
Madam, we are attending offline class only from September. That's what they are looking at each other.
Okay. Are you okay now? Right? Got the feel of 10th class? Right? Yes, you must. Understood? See, last year's children got a freebie. Okay? I did not bother to look at their results. But I was glad that they were prepared up to 15th March. They were prepared up to 15th, 16th March. After that only lockdown came on 20th.
3 papers they attended.
3 papers they have attended. They were well prepared. Only they did not write the exam. But everybody said I got 9.8, 9.4, 9.6. I know them very well what they are doing. Not even reaching school. But 9.3, 9.4. I said, better, it's okay. It was a given results. But this year it is something different. You didn't attend half the classes, but you are going to write the exams this year. Right? But you are also lucky that you are writing only 80 marks paper, 1 paper. Okay? Fine? But whatever it is, children, we are not writing exams to get grades. We are in the school to gain knowledge. If you are a knowledgeable person, you will reach. Where is this office? This Genco office is not here. Inside, okay. You reach there. You know, almost all the units, head of the units are from socially backward classes. They have done their engineering those days, just imagine. And then not only done, they are merit. Merit. Without knowledge, nobody can reach a government organization because they have to go through a lot of tests and examinations. They have cleared all that and come up to that level. You understand how? Because of their knowledge. So children, you have to focus on the process. Process is knowledge. Product is results. What the corporate schools do? They focus on the product. They want only results. So make can sit and make the children by heart, by heart. By hearting is not knowledge. Knowledge, you have to be very eager to know what is what. That is knowledge. You should be a knowledge seeker. That I must know what it is, how it functions, how to solve this trigonometry problem, how to solve this geometric problem. You should know. That is the process. So that process you have to concentrate, children. That you have to do. Today you are in the 21st century. Today is the age of artificial intelligence. Have you heard of artificial intelligence? The artificial intelligence is going to come in a big way. Then you and I need not be there. That artificial intelligence will take care of everything. It's a kind of robot, okay? Device. That will take care. Then where do we go? Why we are here? So we have to prepare better than that so that we sustain ourselves. That is why today all of you must focus on your studies, children. Gain knowledge. You should know the books are written for you. The textbook, the government of Telangana, prescribed textbooks are written keeping only you in mind. Children. It is not for teachers. Teachers should know that this is a limit they have to teach, because they should know more than that, for which they refer to some other books. They are called reference books. But this book is written keeping you in mind. It is written keeping you at the back of your mind. Okay? So you have to, it is to your level and you should master that. You must understand that. The paper setter also will keep this book only and set the paper. So all of you must make a habit to read the textbook. Please, teachers also, make them read the textbook. They should know their textbook very well, because the questions are selected only from this book. Any corner the questions may come. So you must be thorough with that. So give revision only in the textbook revision. Textbook. Go on reading and explaining. Let the children know what it is and go home and read again. If you do that much, you will definitely get A+ grade. That is very important, children. And then, children, all of you must remember that unless you develop a thirst for knowing, doing well, you will, however much we push, you will not reach where you want to reach. So the goal setter should be yourself, not we. We can't set the goal for you. That goal you will not reach. To reach the goal, you have to set the goal yourself. So for which I can give you the example of that. Did you watch that cricket match between Australia and India, children? Did you enjoy it? I enjoyed. Yes. For me, it was like watching that Lagan movie. One movie was there, Amir Khan's. Okay, it is something like that I felt. It's a reality, right? 38 years since India could not beat them, right? And then look at these boys. All the senior players are either injured or on leave or knocked out for single-digit runs, right? It's only the tail-enders. The responsibility was on the shoulders of tail-enders, they are called. All these boys are kacha boys, young boys, who have only played IPL games, right? But then they did not know what is failure. They were so, hunger for getting runs, hunger for winning. They knew only one thing, the ball has to come, I have to hit. And they were only doing that. The ball has to come, I have to catch. That's all they knew. Whether I fall, I get hurt, they were not bothered. You understand, children? That is called the 3 P's and the 3 D's, I say. Passion. Passion means what? Passion means connecting your heart and the head. Head is brain, your intelligence. Brain is your intelligence. Heart is your passion, drive to do more. The inner drive to do more. So you have to have that connected. That is also called as what is law of attraction. You are learning in your physics. What is law of attraction? Yes, children, who will explain? The like poles?
Unlike poles attract.
Like poles attract. Unlike poles repel. Am I right, physics teacher? Like poles attract.
No, repel. Like poles means north repel. North south attract.
Like poles repel.
Yeah.
Unlike poles attract. Okay, fine. So that is the law of attraction. When you connect with your, thirst, that is daha, what we called, with your intelligence, it becomes one. Okay? That is, so when you connect like this, why I gave the reference, please be seated, reference of physics or the cricketers, because only to make you understand, it's very simple. You have to be passionate about what you do. You want to do. You want to learn. You want to get good marks. Then only it works. It is not that I want, your sir wants, your teacher wants, your parents want. That doesn't work out like that. Unless you want it, we are all there to help you to get that. But unless you develop that thirst, what is the point? So you have to set that goal. You should be passionate. You have to be very positive that I can do, I will do, that killing instinct to perform. That is called I can do. Say all of you. I will do. That is a killing instinct to perform. That killing instinct you should have. That cannot be given by us. You should develop. You should evoke yourself. Okay? And proactive. You have to be proactive means you have to jump, fall and do. That is how one can catch the ball, no? You have to be very alert when the ball is coming. Your focus should be only on that ball. Understood? When you do that, you get it. So you should compare yourself to those cricketers. That if I also do like them, I will also get what I want. They got. What is that? They won and came. They carved a place for themselves now. Understood? So you have to carve that by keeping all these 3 P's. They had this, all the 3 P's. The fastest runner, Mr. Bolt, he only, he doesn't know failure. His success is, he only thinks that I have to reach that 100 meters by this many seconds. That's all he knows. He doesn't know anything beyond that. He doesn't think of anything else, anybody else. He only says, this seconds I have to reach there. And he defines that and then aims for that and he reaches there. Nothing magical about it. But that is his determination. So you should also take your studies like this. If I have to become something, I have to make a good start, for which you have to be the most disciplined child. How does that discipline start? Who has to wake you up in the morning? You will wake up, or your mother has to wake you up? Who? Say loudly. You have to wake up yourself. You have to set your clock. This is called the biological clock. You have to set your biological clock. That's what I do. I have to come here. I told sir that I will be there by 8 o'clock. So I set the clock accordingly. I have to start at 5:45 like that. For which I get up at 4 because I don't want to rush and do. I get up at 4 and leisurely do everything and wait for the driver to come. Understood? Because I want to reach here. I want to be here. That is why when I said 8, 5 to 8, we entered the campus. That is the way. So you have to set the clock. If you depend on others, you will be only depending. And you will be only asking for 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes. That 5 minutes doesn't come at all. And your mother will get irritated. She will say, okay, let me leave, what to do. This is what happens. So very simple method is, you have to set the clock yourself. Either physical clock you set. When you set the physical clock, your biological clock will also be set. So you will be, before it buzzes, you will be up. That is the way to do. And then you have to do it like a devotion. Devotion means, how do we do the prayer? When we do prayer, we only concentrate on the prayer. We don't play, we don't look at the cell phone, we don't look here and there and all. We just pray, only concentrate. So when it comes to your studies, you should do like puja. That is devotion. This is my puja. You need not do any other puja. Only puja to your books. You have to set your own timetable. You should have your own way of study. Of course, in your case, you stay here up to 9 o'clock. You sleep here. I don't know, nowadays this may not happen. But otherwise, last year's children and all, they were staying in the campus only. The entire responsibility was teachers. Your home didn't have any responsibility. Otherwise, you have to study at home for 6 hours and 6 to 8 hours in the school. So now you have to focus at least 12 hours per day. Then you will know your subjects very, very well. Understood? So be very devoted and determined that I will do, I can do. Determination, strong determination. I want to get this grade. I want to get into this college. I want to become this. Like Barkatlal, how he is a police officer now in railways. It is very nice to quote him. And Raju, what is he doing? Okay, fine. There are quite a few boys who have passed out and doing well. You should become like that. Okay? So you are no less and you have all the facilities. No children? No. You get scholarship, you get special coaching, you get, reservations. So all that you have to encash. There also a lot of competition is there, children. Now there also merit. It's only those who have merit only they get. The seats are limited. So those who have merit they get. So you should be that meritorious student for which you have to work hard. Right, children? If you make a good beginning in the 10th board, then no stopping. And whatever habits you develop in school, particularly for studies, healthy habits to study by yourself, regularly studying, doing well in the class test, all that when you do, children, You cannot be stopped at all. Nobody can stop you. You keep doing well. All along you keep doing well. All along in your life. Even today I have the thirst for learning. Today I was waiting. I was ready. I started reading. Reading is the one thing I love, children. I did this 10 to 11 months. I read a lot because I could not read much after I left school. After that college, after that job, after that marriage, children. So I had to work. But I didn't have that leisure time to read for joy. I didn't have. But I collected quite a few books and kept. But when this pandemic time came, I enjoyed reading. I enjoyed. I did not know how the time passed by. Every day when I look at the date, oh God, it's already 21st today, February. We are thinking New Year, ho gaya, old year. 2 months are getting over. You understood? The time is just passing away because of your discipline, your mental training, your determination to do, your passion, what you had during those school days, what today. Even today, every day I attended a webinar. I just see, they say you pay 400 rupees and enter this webinar. I just pay and attend the webinar. Thirst for learning. If I don't learn, who will question today? My one leg is already in the, I don't want to use the word grave, but retirement. Okay? Children. But then I have the thirst to learn because the kind of discipline I have imposed on me when I was in school. Nobody told. Those days nobody. Now only you are getting all the tips. You are lucky. We didn't get this kind of tips. But that is still there in me. It helps you, children. So when you are young at this age, whatever the habits you develop, that remains with you for the rest of your life. Particularly the good habits. Good habits. So children, make a habit to read for your own sake. Read more, you say. I have to read more. I want to once again. I want to read once again. This kind of attitude you should develop. And come up in life. I am giving my example not to tell you that I am giving you an example. You can also become like me. That is how I became like this. Whatever I am a self-made person. Okay? I was the first graduate in my, not only family, in our whole village. Okay? And then I became double master's degree. Okay? That is why when I came to Hyderabad, I didn't have any difficulty in getting jobs. And then the very next year I became the founder principal of Midani School. And then there is no looking back. I was the youngest RD in the DAV. And I am the oldest now. 23 years. Understood? That is all because of your commitment, your passion, your discipline, your dedication, thirst. That is it. So I am giving my own example, children. You understand? If you do that, I am an old. I studied, passed out in 1967 or so. 67 or 68. I passed out. 68 probably. I passed out in that year. I'm talking about that. Today you have all these teachers hand-holding you. We were all let off from the school from January. 3 months we sit at home and we study. Those people like me will sit and study. Some boys, they don't touch their books at all, but nobody is bothered. But I was a different kind of a girl. You understood? So when I look back, I say this is the secret of my success. But I am selling that to you today. You have so many people to handhold you to do the do's and don'ts. But what you need to do, just develop some thirst, hunger to perform. And you are all remarkably intelligent. Remarkably intelligent children. Only you need little bit of attitude, good attitude to study. Do that, children. No one can stop you. See, this is the first certificate you are taking from the board. First certificate you are taking from the board. And this is the one certificate you are going to carry with you throughout your life. Wherever you go, you have to produce this certificate. Because that is your ID, not Aadhaar card. Aadhaar card, any date of birth you give, they will register. They don't verify. School has verified and then school has declared this is your age. School has declared that you are the daughter or son of such a person. The school is declaring that you have studied in this school, the ID of the school. Besides that, your grades. When you have a good grade, anybody will make a picture of you that while you were in the school, you are a good student. When you get a good grade, you are a good student. Follow me? You are a good student. If you don't have a grade, you are a bad student. You did not develop good attitude for studies. This is the conclusion I draw. When I see the applications for the post of teachers, I first look at their 10th certificate. If they have good scoring, I say good attitude. Because that attitude remain with you for the rest of your life. If you are not scoring well in 10th and afterwards all good marks, it is not convincing. So children, make a good beginning. We have enough time. I am looking at each one of your eyes and telling you, you have enough time this year. May 17th is your exam. You have only one paper, thankfully, because it is mid-May. Mid-May means mid-May. The peak of summer you are going to write the exam. Okay? But you are going to write only 6 papers. You are lucky. Otherwise they used to write 11 papers. Right? So you are writing only 6 papers. And these 6 papers, you can tell now. You are here now. You can come up to here. Or here, you can come up to here like this. Okay? So, make a good beginning. From today, change yourself. If you change yourself from today, you are changing for the rest of your life, children. Please note this carefully. If you change and become serious and get a good grade, you have changed for the rest of your life. Your life will totally change. If you don't change that today or this year, you have to compromise with your life. You will be left behind in Puttamgandi only. Whereas Hyderabad is the hub for jobs. Hyderabad is becoming a most sought after city at the global level. In the country, it is the most sought after. You know, there is today and tomorrow, there is a conclave happening in the biotechnology. It is a city for biotechnology, you know. And there is a world conclave is happening today, yesterday and today, 20th and 21st. Yesterday and today. And it is a high-tech city also. Jobs are in plenty. People are coming all over the world. But the city belongs to you. You are just a stone's throw, 130 kilometers from here, right? And you want to left be behind here in Puttamgandi and others come and take away? Are you okay? Unless you work, you will not reach there. So all of you work hard, children. You are there, the jobs are there. But you need to develop that attitude, that daha, that thirst, that hunger to perform well. Today only the knowledgeable person can thrive, not others. Your grades nobody will look at if you have the knowledge. When you have the knowledge, you are confident. So when you are confident, you are there. Almost every day my son he is working only from home. So he will be interviewing. He is working for a healthcare MNC from US. And he will be interviewing children. Every other day he will say, Mommy, I interviewed today one girl from Sahilguda school, my student. And then she got a high score. I said, yes, they are my children. Okay. And then other day he said, one Rasi girl, she is very smart but very ambitious, but she has some problem at home. Parents are not sending her abroad. Yeah, so she is not allowed to go. Her brother is already there. But she is speaking well. She is very confident. He will tell. But he will not tell them that he is also a DAV product. No. They maintain that distance. But he will tell me, look, come, this girl is from Arasi DAV. This girl is from Savilguda DAV. Like this. I feel so proud. Understood, children? So who gets a job? Who is confident? And who is confident? Who has a subject? When your subject knowledge is good, you are confident. You understood? So children, you have to develop good attitude for studies. You study, you know the subject and go to the examination hall. You will definitely do well. When you know your subject, don't you know that you can also write the answer? It should be that. That is the kind of education 2020 NEP is all about. You have to construct knowledge. You should be the knowledge seekers. That should start from this platform, that is 10th class. So children, all of you, these 3 months, March, April, May, good enough to score, turn the table and get a better grade. So become serious, all of you. Make a good beginning. Then you will go places. You need not have to go and search for a college. The college will come to your feet. They will come and take you and say, we will do this, we will give you special coaching, we will put you in special section. She is very good, he is very good, he can score well. All that happens. And you get scholarship. You can go to residential schools and cash on all these facilities thrown open to you and stand on your feet tall. Understood? Getting a job means you are independent. You are independent means you take the decision yourself. Now, as a school children, you long for a cell phone. I am sure all of you long for a cell phone. But then after your +2 or intermediate, you long for a bike. After your degree, when you get a job, you long for a car. After that, you long for a house. Wants are unlimited. All that you can do it yourself without depending on your parents or anyone else. You can do it, provided you have good attitude for studies. Good attitude means good scoring, good knowledge, and you get good placement, then nobody can stop you. You become independent. The ball is at your court. Right? So God bless you all. Be good children. Right? Particularly boys. I want all of you to come out. Let your parents look after your fields. Right? You have to go to Hyderabad. And the girls also. I am a girl, Bolke, you did not have to get married so early and all that. Stand up and say, I want to study. Nobody should stop you from studying. I also want to do job. I want to also stand up on my own feet. So all of you must stand up and go and study and come up in life. Okay? So all the best. God bless you all. Take care. Chalo, all the best. God bless you. God bless you.
That is conducted inter-school sports and games competitions. That is during the year 1920 BDL. So he participated in the long jump. So he received a certificate. So I request our mom to present and bless him.
Please, sir. Sir, please. Sir, excuse me, sir. Ma'am, please. Right.